And he won't quite make it to the 25. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Running the jet sweep, Landry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
A give to Kamara running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Kamara up the middle. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
The tackle made back in his own 49.
On 2nd and 12, Winston. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Off the play fake, Winston. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Now Winston on 4th down. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson.
Thank you.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. We're scoreless after 1. First play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw, Winston. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Winston. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On play action, Winston. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas hauling in the Jameis Winston throw. And the Saints post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They have to lead what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And some room to maneuver. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick 6.
Yeah, he was trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Charger drive about to get going. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm.
And Herbert, his 3rd interception. Marcus May with a pick.
Hey, man, thank you.
They held back deep, got the interception, and now he's to inside the 10.
I'm the true ball hawk.
Because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Winston. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. He's got the first down and more than that. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. He's got a man. Complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Running on first down, Eckler. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock for 24 seconds to go in this first half. And this is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Forced out to his left. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Play fake. Winston. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half here. Winston. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gault. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On second down, Eckler. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. It's Eckler again. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They can
Yes!
and they turn it over. So certainly interesting to go for it.
Hell yeah!
Back and in great shape. They'll run out of the gun with Camara. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6.
Come on, boy.
A tough carry for Camara. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to get fortunate right now. If they can actually get production from the lead race, that would help open up this offense and line this one too.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Winston. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's going to have the Saints first down by about a yard. It's a game.
I can't hear you, sorry, what?
And the Chargers are going to come up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they bring one here in this third quarter. Jameis to throw it. Throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. Winston now. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman.
There.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. On 2nd down, Camara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Throwing, Winston. They'll set up the screen down to Camara. Touchdown! Alvin Kamara, a 5-yard touchdown. As these guys are able to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion. Precise, methodical is one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away,
Oh!
slowly but surely. You also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From his end zone, here comes Carter. The Charger drive about to get going. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggression. And his passes
again.
for the fourth time.
Damn, boy.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. He'll start with a give to Kamara. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
Good game, bro.
You are watching NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage.
Good one, good one.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Oh!
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way
let's
to
do
the
it, boy.
36-yard line.
Come on, boy.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down.
Come on.
And he can't
The
quite
fuck
get
did that
the
nigga not
attack
catch that
back
shit?
at the 1. 1st and
What
goal,
the
and they gotta be
bitch?
thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's caught right side by Palmer.
Good shit. Good play.
Chargers.
Good play.
Josh Palmer from 3 yards out. And the Chargers get a bit closer. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a 1-score
Good
game.
shit. Good shit.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball and saying, hey, you don't pass, and what you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up the 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Winston.
Oh!
They get the turnover.
Damn!
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter.
Oh, hell no.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Herbert to throw. Quick strike to Eckler. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward.
Oh, my God.
And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler from 6 yards away. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
That ties the game at 23-all. Dustin Hopkins.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Winston. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They will look for some important yardage on third down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. Here's Winston. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on fourth down because you can try the long field goal. You could go for it. Or you could punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide. Ready?
Fourth down, Winston. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. He finds his target, Allen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So it's the Saints who are going to be in position to get the ball first as we are back underway and set for overtime. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
On gain of 27, first down, Los Angeles.
From the 50, here's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Complete to John Harbaugh. On gain of 12. And the Chargers.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
4 yards.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
At the Saints 34-yard line.
Once more, here's Eckler. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a third down and 6. Big play coming up. Here's Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and that changes everything here in OT.
Oh, that's so deflating, Brandon, because you know he was thinking to himself, just give me a shot. Just put us in a position to win the game, and I'll get it done. But this kick, not on target, and we'll keep going here.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's second and 10. What can Winston do in the OT now? Thomas has got it. Complete. 30, 20, 10, 5. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game.
Good game, brother. That shit was fucking amazing. Out of me. Let's play again.
They'll be left with just one remaining here in OT.
I can't believe you got it, B.
A couple more minutes and maybe the outcome of this would have been different, but ultimately time runs out of the comeback, so it falls short, and they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
Oh, is it cleaner there?
And it's bigger too and cheaper. Literally, it was just $17 for washes.
Let me see. Oh, shit looks huge.
It is here, so and for it being the ghetto, watch out.
Where? By where?
Kind of like. You remember the Salisbury Fine in Vermont?
Yeah.
It's probably like a block away.
So like 80 something?
Yeah, no, I think it's more inside 70.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Oh, it's huge and a lot of machines. And cheap, like a for $17, then it's free drive. Which is better.
Oh, there you go. That's good, my love. You okay?
Yes, it's just.
I just won 2 games, and I just won my last one. It was intense. You're la misma item. All right, my love. If anything, I might send you $20. Let me see if I can get it. And we'll bring it to me, okay? Okay. Fun included.
DJ Marsky, let's get it. We the champions. Here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Strong victory, straight out the gutter. I met the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
I didn't even know I was broadcasting. I forgot.
I just put up in this thing.
All right, you guys have a good day. Ciao.
And I'm still. That's it, I'ma need